Lucy, or love make us better. A man came in with a carrier. May I leave my cat for a moment? I need to feed the parking meter. I'll be back shortly. He stepped out and never came back. In the carrier there was a beautiful white Persian cat. We had no choice but to put up the cat for adoption. Having no idea about his health status, we had to vaccinate her and check for fleas and contagious diseases. The animal we met up for adoption had to be spayed, but due to small hope that the owner would come back sometimes in the next couple of days, who knows, maybe he got an emergency call or something else happened. Such things have happened rarely indeed, but they have occurred before. We left her intact for a while. After a week or two, our hopes died and we became sure the cat was ours, so we named her Lucy. Not a big deal. To surface to say that everybody in our office liked this charming, top-quality, purebred Persian. During the waiting period, we noted that her belly had started to grow and she appeared to be pregnant. The cat delivered 3 gorgeous white Persian kittens, 1 boy and 2 girls. There was no deficit of people who wanted those babies. We sold them and it covered all expenses for Lucy carers. As soon as the kittens left, Lucy changed her behavior. It was not the result of her separation from kittens. Several weeks before the kittens had been taken from Lucy, was apparently oppressed by them, and previously friendly cat became furious. She was periodically aggressive and hissed at those who had pet her many times before. One day she attacked an employee while cleaning her room, and the next day when I pet her she bit my arm. It was serious. There were 4 holes in her canines that bled a lot. It became a problem. Knowing about her aggressive behavior, we couldn't in good conscience adopt her. But we also did not want to put her down. Until we could find a solution, we put her in a cage with the cat boarding department, where Lucy immediately recognized a rare bird, a non-neutered male cat. Intact male cats are so smelly that there were few of them living in people's home. We too tried to avoid such stinky guests, but this cat belongs to a breeder who had given us a lot of business and we could not reject him. One wayward move by the employee who was cleaning the cat cages, and Lucy leaped into the male's cage. Sex between them was very active for a period of 2 or 3 days, and then our Lucy was the same as before. She was sweet and charming, very friendly, and often requested petting. There was no hissing and no attack. Big belly delivery, 4 white kittens, lovely feline family. Then oppression by kittens. Kittens gone. Lucy is again aggressive as a tiger. Now we know how to treat her bad mood. A sexy, intact male can dissolve her aggressiveness in a moment. A couple of days of love, sex, pregnancy, kittens, and the whole cycle begins again. Sweet while pregnant, furious while in heat. Lucy came to us, we think, when she was approximately 6 years old. Her periods of heat repeated with regularity of good watch. As soon as her kittens reached their 9th week, she had been introduced to intact male cat. Otherwise, she would attack somebody. Yes, feline breeders prefer not to impregnate females more than once a year, but we had no choice, allow her have sex or be beaten.